Hey guys, good to be talking to you once again. First of all, I want to say thank you once again to the people from Guns and Hoses for going by the Sports Talk in the Man Cave and talking about their upcoming events. Remember, they'll be having an event this coming Saturday, and hopefully all of you can make it out there and support these kids. So now let's get into it a little bit. There's been a lot of news that has come out recently on different stocks. I want to talk about three particular stocks that I have that some is good news and some is bad news, but let's get into it. So first of all, I want to talk about Cypress Semiconductor. So last night I'm sitting on the couch, maybe like at 1 or 2 in the morning. I don't know what time it was. Maybe it was midnight or something. And there is from Seeking Alpha this article that comes out saying that Cypress Semiconductor has been bought. So right off the bat, I said, okay, let me take a look at this, since I do have several stock of Cypress Semiconductor because I like that as a dividend stock. So a company called Infineon, which I've never heard of, bought them, and what I liked was that they bought them at a price of $23.85 per share. Now on Friday the stock was trading at $17.82, so this morning the stock shot up to $22.50 right off the bat, and it's right now at $22.20. $22.20 is the price right now at that. But Infineon will be paying, hopefully by the end of this year or before the end of this year, maybe at the beginning of 2020, $23.85 per share, and it's going to be in cash, and that is a very good price. It's going to be a great profit margin. So all these months or years I've been making dividend on this, and now this will be a nice payout. But that will be the end of Cypress Semiconductor as a company by itself. Now it's going to be joining forces with Infineon. But for now, at this price, it's at $22.20. I mean, we know it. They're going to pay $23.85. So I guess if you wanted to buy some, I guess you could definitely buy some and wait for it to be bought out at $23.85. But I don't. It may be a little too late to be jumping in on Cypress unless the price drops more, and just keep that price tag that was given to each stock that will be paid in the future, which is $23.85. Not a bad price. Cypress will still pay out the dividend that they were going to pay out, which was 11 cents per share, coming probably in July, I believe. So you still get that dividend plus whatever whenever they do actually finalize the sale, then we'll get paid for that. So let's go on to the next stock. The next stock is an OTC stock, which I have some stock in, which is OBMP, OBMP. And I've talked about it before. It's a company that is developing a kind of a vaccine type of medication for prostate cancer. And they are in phase 2 right now of their studies, and they're working on that. And what they are doing now is that they took the same type of treatment and they applied it to breast cancer and to ovarian cancer. So what they noticed was that their medication that they have, which is a cancer drug, which is already approved, but now they're combining it with a human transferrin, then they noticed that you have to use a lot less medicine to get the same effect. So instead of using 216 micromolar, you're using 0.0318 micromolar to get the same effect. So we're using less medication, so that would mean less side effects, and possibly treat more resistant cancers effectively with this medication. Now this is just the proof of study test, the first test. They're going to have to start testing it out. So you're still talking about years in advance, years to go. This stock is very, very cheap right now, but it's something that you might want to keep in mind for the future to see if this stock actually starts doing well, especially if it starts doing very well with the prostate cancer in phase 2. The phase 2 studies should be out this year. And if we see that those phase 2 studies do great, then I think we're going to start seeing the stock climb, and at some point you can definitely make a lot of profit with this company, and hopefully it'll be very successful for people with prostate cancer, and hopefully ovarian and breast cancer as well. The next company is ContraVir. ContraVir, oh my God, ContraVir, CTRV. These guys just went through a reverse split, one stock for every 70. And so I think this is probably the second time they do a reverse split. And this company initially had a medication that was a 1 time a day treatment for shingles. They were in phase 3, and they're ready to start phase 3, and they decided not to go through with it, and they canceled because they said because of the new vaccine, which is Shingrix, that the treatment was going to change and that there was no need to proceed with the phase 3 and produce this drug. I personally thought it was a mistake. That's my opinion. I thought that was a mistake because this was going to be a 1 time per day medication. Right now there's some that you take twice a day for 7 days, 5 times a day for 7 days to treat shingles, which is shingles is your infection like chickenpox. So it's the chickenpox virus, but as you get older it goes into your nerves and then it comes out in different areas, and it's very painful. And if you had this medication that they had back then, which was a 1 time a day treatment for 7 days, and in addition to that it would supposedly decrease more of the pain faster, they should have gone through with that, but they didn't. Then they decided to go back to some of the drugs that they had for hepatitis B and keep on studying those and try to get that out. But it's been a slow process, and this company has been going downhill as far as the stock price. And so now the latest hit was his reverse stock split, which leaves people decimated as far as how many stocks they have of this company. I think the company itself has about 19 million stock left that they're trading at this time. But at this point, personally, I'm just not gonna invest in this company at all. Even if they start doing well, I don't think I'm gonna invest any more money into this. Whatever I had will be there, and whatever I make or I lose will be what I make or lose. Luckily, it's not a lot of money that's in there, so that's a good thing. But that's a company I personally will not be looking at, other than hoping that they do produce this hepatitis B treatment and get it out there quick for people to use. So those are the 3 stocks I wanted to talk to you about today. I'm going to start talking about the dividend stocks, and I think that's going to be really important because there's a lot of stocks that are out there that are good to invest into, but these from this article that I went over are what they chose as the top dividend stocks out there at this point that will hopefully keep on bringing you money as time goes on, and these will be great to invest into. So I'll be talking about those later. Guys, thank you very much for listening. Like and subscribe. Very nice to be back talking to you once again. Take care, guys.